What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is episode 21.
Crazy.
Just like I said last time, but it was actually 20, and I said 21, but it's actually 21.
And it's so crazy to me on how much or how fast the season is going by.
Yeah, and it's crazy to me how many fucking podcasts we're doing. Like, this is a lot of podcasts.
Dude, we are staying committed.
We are. Thank you to all of the fans of Track Talkers. Thank you for all the new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, click that subscription button. Click that like button. Comment down below. It gets our analytics up. Make sure you guys tell your friends about Track Talkers. When it comes next year and we're looking for sponsors, it's going to help us out a bunch. Track Talkers. Spread the word. Let's get right into it, dude. Budds Creek. Danger
Creek.
Boy Degan is your 250 motocross champ.
Didn't have it down in the world, bro.
What was that? That was like the slogan for Alpenstar, right?
Was it?
Yep. Never had a doubt was the
never
slogan.
had a doubt.
Like the Alpenstar, what they said on Alpenstar to congratulate him.
Yeah.
Did you see Deegan's pink boots and pink helmet? I think that was like the Danger Boy special.
Yeah, but he's been running that pink helmet for a while, actually. So.
Well, yeah, it's his signature helmet.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's his signature helmet. I don't know if I'm in love with the pink, but either way, I don't know, bro. I think the big question on the table really is Danger Boy the next Jett Lawrence? Can he beat Jett? I seen in the press conference that he said, somebody asked him, are you going to move up to 450 for Ironman because, he's won the championship, yada, 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 right?
Yep.
He said, no, I'm not even thinking about moving up to the 450 until I at least get a Supercross title and defend it, which I love it.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah. Stay down as long as you can. Why move up to something that you inevitably have to go to?
Bro, why move up now and go race Eli Tomac, Cooper Webb, Chase Sexton, Hunter Lawrence, Jason Anderson?
He could do really good.
Yes, he could do really good.
But he could also do really bad.
It's as good as he is, he's at a tipping point. If he rushes the 450 class too soon, I feel like you could see him go into a rut and then his confidence gets hurt.
Yeah.
And then he's in this top 5, top 10 guy.
Yeah.
Easily. Because those guys are fucking really good.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to say this in a totally, what do you say when you're trying not to be gay? Like no gay,
offense.
No gayness in a non-gay way. My point that I'm trying to make is in a non-gay way, I seen Danger Boy with his shirt off, and dude, he's looking beefy.
Bro,
Did you see that?
Yes.
He's turning into a man. And I think he's going to handle the 450 very well because he has that extra added muscle.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, Danger Boy is strong.
He's definitely a beefier kid and more muscular. Kind of, I would say, similar build to Chase Sexton, where he has an extra meat on his bones. What is definitely helping him.
He definitely
and getting a lot of strength into that bike, and he uses it to his advantage.
Dude, it is pretty wild though. Like Danger Boy, I thought he'd have a full-on six-pack and shit. Like he's definitely cut, but he doesn't have like a six-pack. But that's pretty rider-esque. You don't want to be too lean if you're a cardio athlete.
Okay, I just want to give everybody, all the listeners out there, a little bit of, in-depth on Hayden Deegan. You know where Hayden Deegan was racing in 2021?
Where?
Okay, 2021, we're in 2024, right?
Yeah.
So 3 years ago, this summer.
Yep.
You know where Hayden Deegan was?
Loretta Lynn's.
In the Super Mini 1 and Super Mini 2 class. Not even on a big bike yet.
Damn.
Bro, this kid
Damn.
has
That's
so much
insane.
time to get into the 450 class. No need to rush. Let's fucking wax these guys for a whole nother year and then do it again.
Yeah, in a way, not that it would be, but in a way, let's sandbag the 250 class a little.
If you
Let's
can,
make some dinero.
if you can fucking sandbag the 250 class at 18 years old, why the fuck not?
Yeah, I mean,
let's rack some dough. Let's boost the YouTube following. Let's fucking go perfect season on the Supercross season.
dude, who's to say Hayden Deegan can't beat Jett or won't be faster? Like, dude, with that stat alone that he was in Super Minis 3 years ago.
Yeah, bro. He was 2021, dude. He was racing a Super Mini at the Loretta Lynn Ranch. What's absolutely insane.
And now, 2024, he won his second title.
Second championship, because he won the Super Motocross championship last year and then
Which means he's the best 250 Supercross and Motocross combined for points champion.
Yes. And then just won the 250 outdoor championship.
Bro.
Like, perfect scenario.
We're all talking about the Ken Roczen versus Deegan.
Bro.
It's Deegan versus Jett, bro.
I mean,
who wins that battle? Come on.
Don't even.
Okay. How about this?
Go there.
How about this? In 2 years, who wins? Deegan or Jett?
Honestly, I would say it depends on the bike.
Really?
Yeah. If the Honda's fucking dialed, because in 2 years I guess 2 years we're gonna have a new generation Honda, and then Yamaha's gonna be on a new generational Yamaha. And then there's no fucking way Hayden Deegan's getting off Yamaha. So
I mean, there's a way, dog.
there's definitely a way. There's
a way,
narrow.
and it's how to put zeros, how many zeros you put on that check.
I mean, I guarantee it, but Yamaha is going to do some big things for Deegan. But I would say it depends on the bike, because they're going to be so close to the top echelon of speed on how fast you can go on two wheels in a dirt bike. It's going to be crazy.
That brings up a good point. So you are 100% right, because you're going to go about, Deegan and Jett are going about as fast as you can go on a dirt bike.
There is a limit.
Yes. There's a limit to what the bike can do, for sure.
These two fuckers, let alone, let's just see what Chase Sexton does in 2 years.
Yeah.
Because Chase Sexton's not going anywhere.
No.
He's 25.
Yeah.
And the prime right now is like 28.
Yeah, it really is. 28's
so,
like
Chase has 3 more years.
Yeah.
For prime. And these athletes are going longer and longer and longer every year.
Yeah. So other than the bike, what's the difference maker on if Jett
I'll
or
lay it
Hayden
down
wins?
for you. I'll lay it down for you.
Please lay it down.
There's 3. I think there's probably more than 3, but I'm just going to give you guys 3 major factors that come into play. Number 1, injuries. How healthy can Jett, Chase, and Hayden Deegan stay within these next couple years?
Yep.
Because that will derail any speed train, any train, anything. Just look at what happened to Ken Roczen.
Yep, Ken Roczen.
I mean, has more than,
going to say the same
you know what
thing.
I'm saying? Number 2.
Oh, by the way, we're all talking about Budds Creek.
Yeah. We're talking about Budds Creek in the future of Hayden Deegan.
Yep.
Number 2, how engaged they can stay. Like, they can't get, they keep on making shit fresh during the week. They keep on staying motivated. They don't get bored. Because that will definitely...
Which I could see Hayden staying more motivated than Jett.
Absolutely.
Jett's already kind of looking like he's becoming party boy.
but he's also 20 years old.
Facts. And at the same time, too, like, I'm not hating on Jett for slightly becoming a little pimp party boy. Because, dude,
Why not?
no, it's not why not.
I
He
mean,
earned
I would say why not? You're 20 years old, you're making millions, you're a premium athlete,
Yeah,
you're on
he
the top
earned it.
echelon of freaking motocross and supercross. Like, why not live it up a little bit?
Yeah, let the man be a G. Don't spend too much money. But dude, if you want a little bit of gangster flash, if you want some bling bling, you want some pizzazz, baby, you made the money, dog. Spend it.
Hey, in the words of Jim Castillo, bro, you need to try to be rich.
Right?
Yes. You need to, I mean, fuck, dude, if he's got it, live that life. Why not?
Yes. So we're not saying that.
And
but
then,
at the same time, when you get those lavish things and you get all luxury, you tend to get slightly spoiled. But I could be totally wrong.
yeah, and that's all I'm saying. It's like, number one was injuries.
I guess the reason I'm saying it, and I'm sorry I'm cutting you off, but we've seen it in the past with other people.
Yes. Number one, staying healthy. Number two, I would say you could categorize it as mental sharpness and just staying in it mentally.
Yep.
And then number three is bike development keeps on going in the right direction, and we don't take a major step backwards on bike development on either of the colors, because we've seen that go down the tubes too. Even with how much engineering and the generation, how everything's supposed to be getting better, I find it where we're getting to the point where we're finding the limit of things, and I think it's very easy for that any machine to go backwards.
I agree. But at the same time, with Jett and Hayden Deegan, and especially with the Degan family, I think they were very, very smart they did whatever they could to get on the best bike. And they were KTM.
Best program and bike.
Yes, best program and bike. But KTM Orange Brigade backed Hayden Deegan for so long. And they said, as soon as they got to the pro ranks, Brian Deegan said, nope, we're going Star Yamaha because they got the best bike. And I think that played a huge factor.
Yeah, but
it didn't play a huge, but it played a big factor. And right now you can see.
Yeah, but I'm going to cut you off here because we both know, I think it was a little bit more. I would love to talk about, Hayden and Hayden Deegan on that contract, because I also think Monster was a huge part of that too, because Red Bull, KTM. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, think the Monster deal cut that off?
I think it was a deciding factor.
Could have been.
And two, it's not like KTM had this glorious 250 program.
Yeah.
I mean, they were like, when Hayden was coming up, they saw Max Volan kind of, struggling heavy, and then, pushing him to the side kind of quickly and not developing him. So I think they were afraid of that. I mean, I'm just talking about my opinion outside looking in. So that's why I would love to talk to both of them and see what came into the deal, what they were worried about, and what their concerns were.
Yeah. I mean, either way, no matter what way you slice the cake, Brian Deegan made the right decision putting his son on a Yamaha.
And two, how about just pushing him through, the SMX Futures and pushing him through that program, and then also Hayden having enough confidence to go right into the pro ranks to be like, yeah, I'm ready, regardless of my results.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he completely farmed it, and I even posted a comment on Hayden Deegan at his last SX Futures, I think it was, and it was like, I remember Tomac, when he first started, his first Anaheim was absolutely terrible. And if you look back in history books, a lot of the first-time races of the most elite weren't that great. And I had literally 3,000 to 5,000 likes on that comment. And then he came out the next week and podiumed, or within 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And that was coming from Futures straight to pro. I mean, nobody in Futures is even close to doing what Hayden Deegan has done that time. It's the confidence in the way that kid, how mentally strong he is, and the belief system that he has instilled with his family and inside himself is unparalleled.
Yeah. But let's wrap up the Deegan conversation here. So bringing it back to earth, okay, people? So the only way Hayden Deegan can get bumped out of the class is if he wins a Supercross championship this year, East or West, and then he still gets a chance to defend that title.
I thought if he points out too, though.
No. That's completely gone. If you win a Supercross championship, you get 1 year to defend, and then you have to move up the following year. It doesn't matter about a motocross championship. It doesn't matter about a super motocross championship. Like this year, it doesn't matter. Those were all washed out. So if he wins a Supercross championship this year, he wins it. He can fucking win the outdoor championship next year or compete in the outdoor championship next year, do the SMX program, defend a whole nother year, and then go to 450.
Yep.
So
outdoors doesn't care, though.
Doesn't matter.
Which
and
is weird.
SMX.
Which is weird, but whatever.
Yeah, but, I mean, it is what it is. But, I mean, at a minimum, we have Hayden Deegan for a whole nother year and a half. And why I say a year and a half is because probably what's ended up going to happen,
which
if
is
I look in the crystal ball,
popular thing now
is win the 250 title this coming year, do the 250 title again, do the SMX, defend the 250 title again, and then go 450 outdoor for a full season.
And people, that's perfect case scenario because this year he got hurt and should have probably won the championship in 250, but didn't. And that can easily happen next year riding dirt bikes.
I mean, dude, let's just say he's, it's so fucked up, this sport or any sport, right? Because it's a timing thing. So like if he breaks his wrist, around November, December, any one of those months, like, yeah, he might be able to get ready for East Coast, but if it's a bad break in the navicular area, yeah, like we have the medicine to heal up, but like, fuck, dude, anything could derail this train. I'm just happy we are seeing it right now. It's coming to fucking fruition, and he's killing it right now, and everybody's gonna enjoy it. And I hope the fucking ball keeps on rolling.
Yeah. Podium speech after the first moto was so sick.
Dude, I just wanted to wax these guys.
Yeah, I just wanted to smoke everybody as much as I can. I had a 25-second lead. I wanted a 30-second. I tipped over, but whatever. I still won the race. Got the championship.
Oh, that reminds me, motherfucker. You owe me some money.
Yeah, I do.
Levi Kitchen.
Turning
up, bro. Getting the W's.
I know, and my guy, Masterpool, is qualifying so good and just getting teed up. Dude, what are we going to do about this first turn at Budds Creek?
Okay, I was actually thinking about this today when I got off work.
Okay, hold on before we do that. Did you see Deegan get up on the dry shit and sneak around wheeling?
Did you see fucking Chase Sexton try to do the same thing?
And it did not
work.
Yes. Okay, so go on.
So I was thinking about Budds Creek today. And, dude, AMA Pro Motocross, MX Sports, has been doing such a good job with tracks this year. And I know Budds Creek had some major rain right before practice. But, dude, Budds Creek needs a fucking huge facelift on that track.
Yeah.
Like, the whole, like, section after the finish line, like, the sweeper's cool, but that whole switchback section and, like, down the hill, left tabletop, and then where Chase Sexton crashed, and the up and down hills are cool, but then like the obstacles where Colt Nichols went down and Henry Hill, like all those switchbacks, bro, need a facelift so bad. It needed to be squared up and widened out again, and then reestablish like the jumps into the corners. And it just, dude, the track looked fucking beat, and it didn't look like a 21st century motocross track that we've been seeing all year. And it was so fucking one line, except for like 2 or 3 areas on the track.
Yeah.
Like
I
Budds
talked
Creek,
to Marsh
like,
today, and he said the prep was absolutely horrendous.
Dude, I mean, a lot has to do with how wet and how much rain it got. And
yeah,
then
but
they
dude,
just
you and I
scraping off.
both, know if you got a dozer, bro, you just.
Yeah, but it's not. I'm talking about fuck the prep for this.
Dude,
for
you
this
could
weekend.
do it.
I know. Fuck the prep for this weekend. The track right now needs to get a whole new design.
It needs a Tyler Enticknap slash Schaefer Tracks full rebuild.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? Like,
fatten that thing up, square off the lips. It did. It looked beat. It looked like they prepped it. They just prepped it. Like, the homie, the normal guy, went down to the track, and they're like, yo, the Nationals coming. He's like, all right, I'll prep it up for the weekend.
Dude, the only sections that looked fully rebuilt was probably from, like, Henry Hill all the way to the finish line, and then the rest of the track just looked like it was fucking backbladed and dragged.
Yeah. Like, homie got the weed whacker out. Maybe weed whackered it a little bit.
Bro, like, and then, too, like, all the doubles in the corner is so old school and made the track so one line. Like, flatten all that shit out, put some fucking big-ass singles in the corners, make fucking more than just 2 dozer lines, and then the singles down the hill, get rid of those. Like, you've had those for 4 years. Like, bro, we need a fucking
we need a revamp. We need a revamp.
Yeah, hire Shane Schaefer.
Call Tyler up,
Tracks, bro. Fucking hire somebody.
Call Uncle Ty up, bro.
Call me up. I'll come out and fucking redo it. Just call me fucking 2 or 3 weeks before an event, and I'll fucking put work out there, bro.
Ty, you really are the GOAT on a dozer. Shane Schaefer's obviously the homie, and he's phenomenal.
Yes.
But, dude, you are a good dozer worker.
Yeah, I'm good at motocross tracks for sure.
I was impressed. I was really impressed. So, yeah, what about the start?
The start needs a fucking...
What are we going to do about the start? It's just pile up city, bro.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, Dirtworks said it best themselves. Like, it needs a double apex. So it needs to get choked down more. So the sweeper is wider, and the whole fucking corner is just a wider U-turn, or the track needs to fucking go backwards, and it just needs to be a short 90 left, and it goes up the hill and fucking does the track backwards.
Let's put it this way. Whatever they do,
they need to fix it.
They need to do it next year.
Yeah.
Like, we can't do this again. Like, Max Anstey could have just seriously been injured.
Hit the bike that rode past him. Like, if he would have swapped out, I would say, like, in slow-mo, it looked like a lot. But if he got huckabucked and thrown off just a little bit sooner into the bike, and he would have hit the bike with his back, he would have been fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, and there was a crash in the 450.
Yeah. Dude, every year.
It's just like, how much? And it's big ones, too. It's not like, you know, a little bit of pile up. It's like a big crash. And then, go ahead.
To, like, add on to that, like, if he, like, obviously Budds Creek knows this, because this is, like, the bajillionth year.
And I just want to say this, too. I want to get this very clear, okay? Dirt Trick sprockets last 300 hours, so go get one with the code Track Talkers. But I want to make this something else very clear, okay? Budds Creek's my favorite outdoor track.
Dude, Budds Creek is sick AF.
So, like, I know we're talking smack on Budds Creek.
No, but Budds Creek
is hands down my favorite outdoor national track to race.
Yes, 100%. If anybody has a chance to go ride there or practice there or race there, go do it, because Budds Creek is bad.
It's legendary.
But that's why I'm so passionate about it, because I know how sick that place can be, and I felt like they missed it on this national.
Mark. Dude, like, for instance, like, for instance, like, why wasn't there a track marker at the top of the hill where Levi Kitchen on the first lap kind of went to the left, and then Deegan went off, and they, like, showed Deegan going off the side? Why isn't there a track? Why isn't that squared up? Why isn't there, like, a dozer berm? Like, dude, that's some local yokel shit.
Yeah, but, dude, you know how easy it is for professionals to find those lines?
Absolutely. But do you and I and Shane Schaefer and the Dirtworks guys, they all know us.
Yes.
So they're going to do something to deter that as long as possible. Not first 250 moto.
Oh, I know.
You could have put a track marker right at the top sticking up and they would have hit it, but they wouldn't have gone all the way off of it.
Or why not just fucking put one of those yellow markers going up the hill?
That's what I was talking about. Track marker.
No, the yellow block ones.
That's a little... Either way, something.
Or a hay bale. Fucking
something. And then that next turn, that double, dumb.
That's what I'm talking about.
Double.
That, like, they had that dumbass double.
Like,
after
you
that
could
single.
not, after you got over the single, that left with that double, no pass zone.
Well, because look at everybody's so worried about getting the double, and you have to hit the corner so good. It
You
makes
can't
it
go
one
anywhere
line.
else.
It doesn't, like, you can't make a mistake.
Yeah.
So everybody's super patient on the entry and then accelerates out. Same thing after Henry's Hill. You go to the inside or you go to the outside, and then you have that double right in the braking zone. And where are the passes mostly at? The braking zone. Because you can outbrake them. But you're
set it up in the braking zone.
Yeah, but you're literally forcing everybody to brake in the exact same zone. So you're making everybody do the exact same thing. That's why there was only not only passes, but if you were close to the guy in speed, Chase Sexton made the passes in the singles because he found that line, but you had to be, out of the box to make your passes, or you just blew them around the outside like some people did.
Yeah.
But I'm just kind of bummed. That track is phenomenal, but
it's the best track on the circuit.
They missed the mark.
I could argue that Red Bud is in the ballpark, but I think Budds Creek you can't beat Budds Creek's dirt.
And I know that I don't know Budds Creek's, situation, and I don't know if they have permits for that track layout. And, there could be, a permitted amount of dirt that you can move each year, but it would be so sick if they revamped it, did some new obstacles, did some different configurations right now, and grew the grass all year so it looked like a brand new track next year.
Yeah, but bare minimum, even if you don't got the permits, square that thing up, bruh.
And plow those doubles and those singles down.
The jumps, that single is like the singles are draining off from the rain.
Yeah, like
get that thing square on the top.
Yeah. Fuck.
What are we doing?
But it's all good. I mean, they'll figure it out. Iron Man, hopefully, I'm excited to see Iron Man this weekend. And, two, I want to just add, thank God for Super Motocross, dude.
Right?
Bro, I would say, this is probably the best thing that's happened to outdoors since outdoors was the only thing except for Supercross.
Right.
Because Eli Tomac would never be coming back with 2 rounds to go and getting gate drops.
Nope.
They would be like, oh, yeah, we're done for the season.
Pack it up. Let's do some bike testing.
Yeah, I'm going hunting.
Let's get on the 25.
I'm going to go hunt for a month, and then I'll see you on the new 25.
Yeah. It does suck for the riders, though, because they don't get a break. I mean, they're going to do SMX, and then they're going to go right back to testing, right?
SMX, then MX and Nations, and testing in between.
And Tomac and Roczen are both doing WSX.
Yeah, and the Lawrence brothers are going to Australia.
To do AusX Open, right?
Yeah. Bro, make that money when you can, I guess. But it's like, goddamn.
Make that money. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Levi Kitchen faded first moto, bro.
Bro, he figured it out second moto, though.
Yeah, he did.
Dude,
Tom Vial.
Bro, yeah, we're done with 250s.
Oh, should we give Evan Ferry a shout out or no?
Yeah.
Nice start, Evan. Good.
And
way to hang in there for the first couple laps.
I mean, it's definitely a step in the right direction. I hope he's all right.
Yep.
And then I do like Deegan talking shit, and then Chance Hyman's feeling spicy and chopping down on him on the start.
Love it.
Absolutely fucking love it.
So are we completely done with 250s then?
Hell yeah. Oh, predictions. Next week.
Next week.
Ken Roczen on the Suzuki 250F. Top 10? No?
I'm saying like price
5th?
What are you getting, 450? 4th or 5th?
He was up there somewhere. And then he dropped back to 8th, I think.
I'm going to say he gets a 3-6.
3-6.
3-6. Just because Deegan doesn't have to ride that hard. 3-6.
No way.
You're thinking 6-9?
No, I'm thinking 9 first. Or no, there's no way he's getting 9th in the first moto. I would say 5 in the first moto and then 3rd in the second moto. Because that Suzuki is an absolute turd. I don't give a fuck what you say. But that Suzuki is going to handle better in the second moto when hopefully the track's a little bit more harder packed the second moto, and he can use that Ken Roczen roll speed to get him around the track.
Yeah.
But I'm just interested.
If it doesn't rain.
Yeah, I'm just interested to see what kind of fucking start he can pull off on that thing.
I mean, it's Ken Roczen. He can do anything.
Dude, I would just say Suzuki put a big bore in it for round 1. Fucking,
big bore.
You don't got any
Put the
championships.
Keefering testing spec big bore in the
Just put
250
the fucking
suit.
Athena 290 kit in that fucking thing.
Bro, that still might not be enough if you just did that to beat the Yami, dude.
Bro, I'd probably not, honestly.
Like-
You'd probably be still faster.
The Yami would still be faster
Yeah.
than the Athena 290.
Fuck.
That's pretty wild.
So crazy.
Um,
Dude, the 450 class.
Okay, hold on. Let's just start this out right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We got the claps going. Okay. I want to give a shout out to Christian Craig because I've talked shit on him this year.
Mm-hmm.
I said he was struggling. I said, how many injuries can you take? Which I still, I'm still saying that.
Yep.
But with the situation that Christian Craig is in, even though he's fading towards the end,
yep,
I got to give him the round of applause for putting himself up front. Because if you don't got the stamina, but you got some kind of speed and your arm's not going to work, the best way to get yourself back is to get yourself up front, run the pace as long as you can, fade back and stay healthy. And Christian Craig, at the beginning, when you're starting out 25th and you're getting 20th, not good.
Rough day.
Christian Craig, bare minimum, needs to be doing what he's doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Not bare minimum, but what he's doing right now is perfect. You start up front, you run a couple laps. If you fade back to 20th, oh fucking well. Just show us that you're Christian Craig and you can run up front and get the start.
And
the bare minimum is get the start.
He's looking the part right now, and
He is looking the part.
and he's building the foundation. Right?
And we don't care if you have to build, but don't be Christian Craig on a factory Husky and start out 15th to 20th. That is not okay.
No, not with that. Not with that machine underneath you.
I know the Husky isn't the best, but it should be able to get you out of the fucking hole.
Bro, both of them are doing a lot better towards the end of this outdoor season. Mookie and Christian Craig.
Yeah, thanks to Chase Sexton.
I mean, do you think they're finally getting that set up a little bit?
I think so, 100%. They're letting that trickle
Figuring it
down.
out?
They're letting that trickle down.
I'm excited for Mookie for SMX, dude.
Why?
Bro, if Mookie is good when he has confidence and he finds a little bit of speed. Bro, you forget how good Mookie is.
No, I don't forget. I know he's got that JS7. I know he's got that Stewart in him.
When he's feeling it and he has that little bit of confidence and Justin Barsha is not teeing him up in some ridiculous Salt Lake City fucking corner.
Yeah.
That dude rips.
Like fast.
Fast. And then 2, SMX, he doesn't have any whoops to worry about with that Husky. He should be killing it on that thing.
What do we got to say about Budds Creek, Chase Sexton trying to run down Hunter and Tuck's front?
It is what it is. Are you talking about first or second moto?
First moto.
First moto?
Because he won second moto.
Yeah, I know. He tucked front in second moto, though, too, and won.
First moto. Tuck front.
Bro.
Loses to Hunter.
Dude, Hunter's
do
really...
Do we still not have the bike setup figured out? Are we Chase Sextoning? Dude, his bike did not look good at Budds Creek.
Bro, Hunter is looking really fucking good.
And it looked like Hunter's setup was straight up better for that deep rutted shit with the hard pack on the bottom.
I mean,
dude, did you see how shitty the track was?
Dude, the 2025 looks really good.
Yeah.
Honda.
Like, did you? Yeah, I agree. Did you see how shitty the track was in some? Like, it was like rutted coming down the hill before the triple step up, just complete ruts to your pegs. Then, like, on the part before the start, the like left turn step up, ice slick hard pack.
I know.
What?
Dude, don't even get me started on the track. The shit that pisses me off.
And Sexton's bike didn't look like it worked on either one.
Yeah, before we move on here about the track prep, the shit that pisses me off, what I feel like it should never be acceptable on an outdoor national, is second moto where Chase Sexton washes front right where that kid went down on the yellow flag and he tries to jump over that rut. That next jump, if you guys look at that next jump, I think it was 250 Moto 2, on how that lip was deteriorating with it being chock-holed, and there's like hard-packed, like super hard-packed dirt and then soft dirt right there. So that...
Wild.
Bro, so that is from whoever did the track prep didn't rip the whole entire lip and like condition the dirt and rebuild the lip. Well, that every lip should be rebuilt during an outdoor national because there's so much dirt that's getting moved.
Tell them what rebuilding a lip consists of, because that'll help the listeners kind of understand what you're talking about.
You're going as deep as the ripper can go, the 3 rippers deep on a dozer, and you're conditioning the dirt
backwards. So you're like backing up the lip,
and
I don't think they do.
Yes.
They're backing up the lip, and then they rip it down and completely destroy the fucking lip.
You're basically trying to take 6 to 8 feet of the dirt underneath the lip and flipping it over and trying to get the consistent moisture through the whole entire lip and then putting it back. That's all you're doing. And the reason I know that they didn't do that is because how that lip was deteriorating. It only got probably 8 inches of water and compaction, and then underneath it was starting to break apart, and that's where you get those layers and those gnarly kickers and those inconsistent kickers, and that inconsistent layer is because they only have 6 to 8 inches of new moisture and new dirt, and then you have that old layer that's underneath, and then they slide on top of each other, and that's how it breaks down like that.
And that is asking for people to just fucking die.
I mean, that should be that outdoor people racing professional on outdoor nationals should never ever see that,
because they're not expecting it, and 2, we're all, when we race nationals, we're all making predictions as we see everything.
Well,
how much is that thing going to kick me? How much is it going to give away? Like when we see a little rutted or berm or something, we have to look at the berm, know how much dirt's there, know how much our bike's going to push against it, know the G-forces that we're going to give it, and freaking go in there and make sure that when we hit that thing, it's not going to blow out, it's going to hold us, and we're going to be able to go on. And with a lip, we got to know where to compress the bike and unload the bike to either not hit a kicker at the top, because you can jump the kicker at the top, or you kind of wheelie the front wheel into it and then bop, get out of it. I mean, there's a bunch of different things that got to go on. And when there's that good dirt on the top and then underneath it's that dry shit, unexpected shit can happen because you think that thing's going to hold and it just doesn't.
Yes. And it's not even dry shit. It's just not the same consistency as the top shit.
Yeah.
And when you're trying to fix it even in between motos, if it's not the same consistency, you're just fucking putting a patch kit on it. And I just feel like it's very unacceptable at a pro national to do it. Do it that way. Because dude, at a pro national, these guys move so much dirt with their dirt bikes, and they're just roosting with brand new freaking Dunlop tires every single lap.
Yeah.
And it's just like, they should expect it like that.
But the other thing too, and the reason why Ty and I are talking about it is like they could have expected the rain and then not done maybe as much prep to try to leave the thing sealed. But you can't get moisture in the track that day. That's not something that they can fix on the spot.
Mm-mm.
Like usually a national track, like if you're like Hangtown or something, you're getting it ready for the national, they've ripped it, completely redone the track 2 weeks prior.
Perfect example is the week prior, Unadilla did it exactly how you're supposed to do it. You could see how they rebuilt every single lip, every single jump, conditioned the whole thing, and then resealed the track, just meaning compacted it super tight and didn't rip the lips or the jumps at all, but it's still everything developed the same way. And that's all everybody's looking for.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's rutted, at least it's rutted all the way to the top. Everything's the same consistency.
Yes.
You're not going from soft to hard packed or wet to dry or fucking, traction to non-traction. Everything's the same consistency. And that's just what every rider wants, and doesn't matter what the soil is, sand, clay, whatever it is. You just want it the same consistency all the way to the top.
Yeah.
But Ironman should be fucking really good. Chase Sexton's absolutely ripping. He's going to get this 450 championship.
Yeah, I mean, that's a wrap, right?
Yeah.
That's a wrap. Hunter Lawrence really did put up a good fight.
How do you think?
He looked good on the 25. What I wanted to talk about this too, though. What did you think about Eli Tomac's return? Kind of where you thought he was, better than you thought,
I honestly,
worse than you thought.
No, I think looking back at it now, as the weekend as a whole, I think it's exactly where I thought he was going to be.
I thought he would do a little worse, to be honest.
Just seeing Moto 1, I was like, damn, fucking Eli Tomac is back. Yeah. And then I saw Moto 2, and I was like, oh, got it. He overspent himself in the first Moto. Tired. Didn't really feel that comfortable in the second Moto. Probably missed a little bit of bike setup, and then fucking finished it out.
Yeah.
Yep. But showed some fucking Eli Tomac speed in the first one.
He did. I definitely would say he was better than I thought he was going to be. It's hard to come back season, especially with how long Tomac was off the bike.
Bro.
He was off the bike a long, long time.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he did Supercross, and he was kind of getting back, but this has kind of been like back-to-back injuries. Like, he was off almost for a year with his Achilles.
Yep.
And then
which he hasn't been. I haven't seen old Tomac. I haven't seen before Achilles Tomac since the Achilles.
And I think Eli would answer the exact same thing. Like, he might have felt it a few practice days here and there, but hasn't showed up on race day.
No, and not in full force. Maybe glimpses, but not a weekend.
Yeah. And the grand scheme of things, bro, he was only back for what? 16, 15 rounds of Supercross and then hurt his thumb.
Yeah.
And, 15 rounds is a lot, but, it's
not when you're trying to battle Jett and Chase Sexton.
It's not 8 or 9 rounds of freaking outdoor. Yeah. I'll tell you that. Like, you do way more riding in outdoor nationals than you do in Supercross. Like, I feel like where you build your foundation is what, Mookie's doing, what Christian Craig is doing, what Chase Sexton's doing, what Hunter Lawrence is doing. Like, you'll see these guys, I think, taking even another step forward even when Jett comes back, I don't think he's going to be the same rider that he was.
Jett is supposed to come back first round SMX, right?
I have no idea.
Supposedly.
I haven't seen a press release or anything.
I haven't either, but supposedly I think that's like the plan.
That's what everybody assumes on the timeline.
Does Jett win right off the bat?
Fuck no.
You don't think so?
No.
I think he does.
No.
And if he does, Sexton's in trouble.
Bro, Sexton's
a G, though, dude. He's so fast. If he could just get everything together and check all the boxes in a moto, I mean, he would just be unreal.
I mean, what do you mean check all the boxes? Like get a
whole shot, sprint, stay strong at the end. Kind of like he did Moto2 at Unadilla, right?
Yeah, but it seems...
it's so easy for him when he does it that way.
I know, but it seems like that is his Achilles heel for Chase Sexton is his starts.
Yeah.
You know,
KTM, I feel like, is actually one of the better starting bikes. But now, I mean, the Honda is obviously a good starter.
Yeah, but what I don't understand is why can't we just be, why can't we get a whole shot and then be like third or fourth?
Instead of freaking 15th?
Yes. Why does it have to be a whole shot and then 15th?
Yeah, why does it have to be
12th?
everything
and guys,
or nothing?
when we see this motherfucker Chase around 8th in the first lap, that means he started probably 15th around the first corner or 20th.
Minimum.
And that fucker just made, passes around the outside on some random ass fucking lines.
Marshall got 13th.
Oh, he killed it. He's doing good. And then Dean Wilson, fucking...
Dude.
Oh, bro. He must be feeling it.
Poor Dino, bro. He's just struggling.
Dude, just wanted to make SMX, try to beat Chiz, and chizzing.
Well, anything else? Cooper Webb comes back at Ironman, supposedly. Ken Roczen on the 250. That should be fun. Does Deegan actually try? We don't know.
I mean, I would say Degan really likes Ironman because he does that stupid-ass jump after the finish line.
You think he does the stupid-ass jump after the finish?
If he's feeling it, he'll fucking do it and then throw the fattest fucking scrub after.
So epic. That's like legendary what he did.
I wouldn't say legendary, but
dude,
it's pretty sick.
We're going to know that for as long as Deegan races. It's going to be like, dude, you remember when Deegan was freaking 238 and he hawked that thing? And then threw the gnarliest scrub on the single after? That's what Ironman is. That's what everybody's going to bring up. Yeah. What other big moment do you know at Ironman?
What do we know our MXoN Nations team?
No, they were waiting to see how Tomac did, which Tomac did pretty damn good.
Well, I mean, why aren't we going?
I think
Chase Sexton.
I think Chase pulled out. Chase said he's not racing.
What about Degan?
I could be wrong on that. Oh no, it was Degan. Degan said he's not doing it.
Fucking put Levi Kitchen in there.
I don't, dude. I don't know. Either way, they haven't picked the team yet.
Do some research right now.
Dude, they haven't picked the team. It's probably coming this week.
I would like to see Chase Sexton.
Who's your
Chase
Sexton, Chase.
Aaron Plessinger, Degan.
Yeah.
And then instead of Degan, Levi Kitchen. And instead of Chase Sexton.
No, I think Chase is going. I was wrong about Chase. I think it was Degan who said he's not racing it.
Well, Chase Sexton, Aaron Plessinger, Levi Kitchen would be a pretty fucking solid team. Aaron Plessinger's been ripping.
Is it enough to win, though?
It's in Germany.
I know. Is it enough to win, though?
I would say so. If Levi Kitchen fucking rides like he did this weekend in the second moto, hell yeah.
Yeah.
That fucker rips.
Yep. And we all know those Pro Circuit 250s always do good at MXoN Nations.
Bro, they talk about some legendary fucking rides on a Mitch Payne fucking Pro Circuit 250F. You know what I'm saying?
Man, RV, that was just so epic. Mm-hmm. All right, well, is that it?
That is it.
That's
Till
it.
next week.
Dude, I'm excited. I can't wait. Well, hopefully Chase wraps up the championship, which I don't see why he wouldn't. Deegan is your outdoor champion, and we are going to find out how Ken Roczen does on a RMZ 250.
And me and Addie are going to do some deep diving in trying to figure out where everybody's signing next year, too. So stay tuned.
Which, do we kind of already know?
I mean, do we?
I know a few.
Well, you got to listen and find out.
Track talkers. Oh, wait a minute. We got to thank some of our sponsors. No Lean Suspension. Right here at the bottom. Hit them up. Call them. Get your sticks right. Dude, stop going to the track and hitting kickers and wish you didn't feel the kickers. Just go to Clark. Just go get it done.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe. Track Talkers freaking is the best. Dirt Trick Sprocket, I know we already mentioned them, but grab them too. 25% off. Track Talkers 25.
Get it.
Okay? Right there at the bottom. We got it for you. Dialed. Thank you guys for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends. Track Talkers episode 21. Peace.